think it's working. Let's just go for it, I guess. Hey guys, it's me, Crocios, and I am just doing a test of live streaming for the Dwarves, but also for myself, because I kind of want to do more live streaming in the future. So yeah. So right now I was going to do the Legend of Stalvan quest chain. I got the first quest from Madame Eva over here, and I ran over to the town hall and got the second quest already from Clerk Daltrey. So looks like I get to go to Moonbrook. Let's go!
Need help? Farewell.
But yeah, like I say, just kind of want to get into more live streaming. My brothers both do it, and since we're doing a dwarf group, we all kind of want to live stream at the same time. So really just wanted to make sure everything was ready for that. We're going to be streaming Saturdays at 9 p.m. So people with active weekend lives probably aren't going to get to see everything happen live, but they are free to watch whenever they so choose. Alright, for this particular quest we have to go to the Moonbrook Schoolhouse, and that's all the way down here in Moonbrook. Buff myself up because you gotta have them going all the time. And my friend went offline. They didn't even reply after they whispered to me. Where is it? Where's the Dust Devil? Must get. I assume it's the one that's over here. Yep, there it is. I like to grind these things to get the magic dust. Very useful for PvP. Nothing. always think of how boring I am when I play games, because I'm just sitting here quietly, even though I'm live streaming. Like, I am just being super quiet and silent. I just get way too into the game, and I just forget to talk about stuff, because I'm just sitting here talking to myself, or talking to my computer, I guess, which is also just kind of weird, I guess, in a way. So, we are here. And now the curse of Stalvan. I'll just remove it. And I believe it's back to Clerk Daltrey. Yep. Ooh, who wants to read this unsent letter? To the Honorable Headmaster Krillian, my former master, I write to you so that you might know what your apprentice has been doing of late. Paying heed to your advice, I sought to build my knowledge and wisdom through travel outside the gates of our beloved Stormwind. My journey took me many places, but I decided to take up residence here in the lovely town of Moonbrook. The surrounding fields of Westfall are most beautiful as the harvest approaches. Within a few days of my visit, I found myself tutoring the local children from the nearby families. The lessons went so well that the town mayor commissioned me to run a school, and construction has begun on a brand new schoolhouse. From Silverpine to Stormwind and now Moonbrook. Who would have guessed I would see so much of Azeroth? Warm regards, Stalvan Mistmantle. Don't care if she was already buffed, I rebuffed her because she gave me one. Whoopsie doodles, buffed myself instead.
You need something? Hey there. See?
Yeah, but this quest chain just kind of consists of a lot of traveling. I mean, it's one of my favorites, but it just takes you like back and forth a lot. Stormwind and Westfall and Darkshire. But apart from the Legend of Stalvan being one of my favorite quest chains, Duskwood itself is one of my all-time favorite zones. And I just arrived yesterday and grabbed a bunch of quests. I've done one where I had to go from Red Ridge to Darkshire, And I just grabbed the flight path, finished that one quest, and then I left just because I didn't want to do Duskwood too early. But yesterday I got up to level 26, and I decided now's a good time so that I don't miss any of the experience gains. I'm gonna have to run across the zone though, which I might have wanted to do. Oh well. I'm gonna have to run back and forth multiple times either way, so it doesn't matter too much. I just really wanted to practice my live streaming and do the Legend of Stalvan while I did it, so it's going pretty well so far.
Hello. Hey there.
Oh my, I must have missed this the first time. In the registry, right beneath the first address for Stalvan, there's another one listed. Only partially scratched out. Looks like he was headed to the Lion's Pride Inn over in Goldshire. Might want to check there.
Have a good one.
Awesome, so now it's off to Elwyn. Ooh, I wonder if the cook is here. Because I went to get the seasoned wolf kebab quest, but he wasn't here.
King's honor, friend.
And there's no quest here. Okay. I thought he gave us one, but I guess I'm wrong. Yeah, it'll probably be quicker to just take the flight path. I was debating just running. Yeah, I'll give this guy some water, why not?
Thank you.
I like helping other players like that.
Be careful.
And he paid for most of my Griffin ride. But I am feeling pretty good. Much more confident about my dwarf stream this coming weekend, because last weekend I really screwed the pooch on that. But now I am on my desktop instead of operating from my laptop, and I'm hoping it'll go super smooth. Oh no, there's the quest. Let me down now. Let me. Luckily, I learned about the shortcut from the Griffin Master in a YouTube video, so it won't take me, well, it'll cut out a tiny bit of time. See, just hop down and boom, good to go. Yeah, it also feels kind of weird because I didn't do any quests in the Elwyn Forest either. Like I attempted to do the Northshire Abbey on launch day, but that was a complete fiasco. So I did Teldrassil instead, so I could start getting Darnassus rep. And I've just kind of mostly been questing over in that area. I got a bunch of Ashenvale quests done. I still got a few. Renee's Cleansing is one in particular I'm super eager to finish because I really love getting that Rod of Transformation. I'm only slightly worried that it's going to disappear when I abandon the quest, because I've noticed a few quest items will do that. Like, I wonder if it'll do that for the Sven one. Yeah, see, destroying supplies for Sven. And I've seen a few quests like that, but then I also have, you know, this journal, which is a quest item for Renee's Cleansing, but if I try to abandon Renee's Cleansing, it doesn't talk about destroying the book at all. So I'm wondering, because this quest has like multiple different items, if they're just like special items, or I don't know. It's just confusing to me. But I'm just really hoping I can keep the Rod of Transformation without having to hold on to the quest.
Well met. What can I do for you? See you around.
Wow. Can't believe I ran upstairs when he was right here.
Hello.
Yeah, grab the letters. Okay, so yeah, I was in the right place. I just needed to stop at this guy first, at the innkeeper. Now I go back to that chest.
I'm out of range.
And now it's back to Stormwind. Yep, Canal District. Rings a bell, stormy night. Okay, yeah, just go to the Canal District. Alright. Yeah, I have a vague idea where in the Canal District. Pretty sure there's like one of the homeless Stormwind citizens there. I gotta remember to use my blink more too. Every time it's off cooldown. Help me go so much faster. tells me that there's one person watching my stream. Hello, person watching my stream. If that's not just me, like, being the stream, like, I'm not sure. So if you're actually there, please comment. Like, that'd be really cool. Make me feel nice that somebody actually is watching or listening or something. Oh wow, my guildie apparently lost 13 hours of XP. That sucks. I had something similar happen on launch day where I was questing for I was killing mobs in Northshire for like 20 minutes. Got like all the way up here to almost level 2 or 3 or something. I think level 2. And then I got kicked off and went all the way back down to like nothing. Super salty experience. Oh, I forgot to read this letter too. Dear noble sir, word of your need for a tutor for your children has traveled to me here in Goldshire. Oh, I think somebody's here. Weird. I will be right back. Going AFK. Okay, I'm back. It wasn't the Mormons. I thought it would be the Mormons, but it wasn't. Apparently it was our councilman, because elections are coming up. So he's actually going door to door himself, which is really nifty. I like to see that when politicians actually care enough to go door to door and meet the people. So I might have to vote for that guy. Well, we'll see. I'll have to look at the politics. I don't like to get into politics in my games. Kind of takes away from the game itself. The only politics I want to get involved in here are Alliance versus Horde. And of course we all know the Alliance is, well, I like the Alliance better, but there's nothing wrong with the Horde, to be honest. Oh, there's the dot. Knew they were around here somewhere, but yeah, no, I am actually going to be playing on the Horde side. Eventually I will be joining up an alt on Mancrick with my brother. Alright, let's see. My father was the caretaker of the estate long before I was. Mop up blood after the massacre. Oh, yum. The last of the funds of the Flingtridge Trust I have dried up. Now the last of the possessions headed up for auction. Blame tax vouchers. Vultures, wow. Blame the tax vultures, yeah. I guess if you're really itching to learn more, I can look through the stuff. Sweet! Let's look through the crap. Inside the crate, I find some objects. Awesome. Accept. Ooh, silk cloth. I need more of that. Okay, let's see. Goes to the next clue. Inside the crate, various objects, heirloom, portrait, old books. Oh. Yeah, and let's see. Let's look at the journal page. Giles, the boy, seems a bit rambunctious and will be a challenge to educate. However, the elder daughter, Chiloa, seems exceptionally smart. I couldn't help but notice her captivating beauty as well. She is on the cusp of womanhood now. Supposedly, the Lord has arranged her marriage for next year, but I digress. This week I will accompany the family to their summer cottage near the East Vale logging camp in Elwyn, close to the Red Ridge Mountains. I hope to write more while there. Alright, looks like we're going to the East Vale logging camp. That should be an adventure. Jumping totally makes me feel like I'm going faster. Yeah, if I'd remember to cast Blink regularly, I'd be going faster. Yeah, but I've been kind of on the fence about getting add-ons. I know I would kind of want them, and now that I've got my desktop finally up and running proper, because that's been a fiasco in itself, I could get some now, and I feel like it would really help, because I wouldn't just see my health and mana, I could see other NPCs and enemies, cast bars, and just displaying, you know, the amount of time that's left, because watching it tick down like a little clock is totally fine, but seeing just being able to glance down and see a number of like how many seconds are left on a cooldown is kind of way more convenient, because I can just kind of guesstimate how many seconds are left right now. It's like I don't need too many add-ons, like maybe those three, maybe four. Oh, I also want the one that shows how much things vendor for, because that really helps with knowing, okay, well, I can drop this item because this one gives me like 2 more silver. Buff you and buff you. You know, I probably could have flown to Red Ridge, but I really need to not spend so much gold. It's like I'm already level 26 and I only have 7.5 gold for my mount at level 40, and that's pretty terrible for the moment. That's why I like to grind the Dust Devils. I grind Dust Devils, get the magic dust, and then hopefully the magic dust will help push me to higher and higher amounts of gold, because on what was it, Light's Hope or whatever, that one private server, Light's Hope, I got my 40 mount by selling magic dust. Like, I grinded the crap out of it and I would sell it on the auction house. But that was a PvP server. There was a lot of world PvP, and there is not any of that. Well, there's none of that really on this server. Again, I'm on a PvE realm. I like PvE realms because I don't get killed randomly in the open world. But it does mean that magic dust is not as highly sought after item. I really wish it were. It will be in much higher demand in Phase 2, I'm pretty sure, because the honor system will be released. But for now, I'm just going to try to get as many stacks as I can, and if they don't want to sell for a lot of cash, then I'll just sell them later for a lot of cash. I mean, that's my plan. It's one of the ways I intend to make money. I also have skinning, but for just some quick passive income. I got tailoring so that I could make bags and gear for my dwarf. I've already sent my dwarf a good bit of gear, but I need to remake some of the stuff, because I would make things and sell it right away just to level up my tailoring. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I should have been saving the gear as I went, and then just selling everything except one of each, just to make sure that I had upgrades for my priest. I was also finding, well, in the process of grinding the Dust Devils, I was also getting lots of green items, leather, mail, that I can give to my brothers for their dwarves. Everything's slightly higher level. There's some level 12 stuff, level 14 stuff, kind of level 8 too, I think, a couple of the items. So. Alright, I think I gotta go up to this house over yonder. Oh, yep. This guy.
Need help?
There's a bundle of parchments in the chest upstairs. When I moved in this place, I looked them once when I first arrived, but I gave up once the fog hazed over my peepers. Do an old nearly blind man a favor and check that chest upstairs for anything that might help you in your quest to discover more about this Stalvan character. I'm pretty sure there's a faded journal page that might be of interest to you. Bring it to me, and I will help in any way I can. Marshal Haggard wants me to grab that page.
For the Alliance.
Oh, want to read this one too. Most strange and uncontrollable feeling. Never have I felt the way I did today. Whilst assisting Giles with his history lesson, Tiloa was outside, tending to the flower garden. After a few moments, she came inside and placed a scarlet begonia in my open palm and smiled at me in such a way that my heart felt as though it was trembling within my chest. Whoa. That's heavy.
He knows someone who could help us. Stormwind Guard. Oh, he was in the leader of the storm. Oh yeah, Marshall. Wow. We used to get drinks. Oh my God, now I gotta go back to Darkshire for realsies.
For realsies. Okay. Let's just go. I'm not even gonna bother with the Griffin ride. I'm just gonna run it. Yeah, seriously, just like a straight shot down. Maybe I can discover. Oh, no, yeah, that stuff's too far away. I can't discover those hidden portions. I let my buffs run down again. What is wrong with me?
Bah.
Sheep that. Just for fun. I know there's a quest somewhere to get the dire wolves, the starving dire wolves and everything. Seasoned wolf kebabs. Darkshire somewhere. Okay, that belt though is actually kind of good. Oh, how it's gonna help, but guess not. Yeah, that's 2 more intellect and an additional 3 stamina. All I do is lose 2 spirit and 2 strength. Yeah, I'm also considering getting engineering when I hit 60. If I don't, I want to keep tailoring, or not tailoring, skinning. I might drop skinning and pick up engineering at 60. We'll see. That's still pretty far off. Yeah, the relic hunter belt I've had for a while, so. Crap, yeah, I'm gonna get more stamina and intellect. Especially that intellect boost, like, boom. Yeah, like, look at that 102. Oh, that makes me feel so good. You know what, I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna resell it on the auction house because I don't know where exactly you get those besides this vendor, so will sell it, or I will send it to my bank and character, and I will sell it on the auction house. Because somebody's got to want it, right? I mean, he only sells one on a cooldown, so. Yeah, but I do have a good bit of quests to get done in this zone. I just figured I'll do Legend of Stalvan because it's a lot of traveling, so I know it's going to take up some time. And I'm not going to stream me doing any of these other quests, but I'll send these schematics to my bank real fast. Crow Bank, of course. Hopefully that sells for a decent price. Maybe should have checked the auction house before I purchased it for 20 silver, but as long as I can get like 30 silver for it, I'll be happy, because that'll be a profit. I followed the legend of that Stalvan character for years. When those visiting nobles were slaughtered a few years back, I went with Haggard to investigate. I found these muddy pages were never fully able to link the handwriting to the crazy man in the woods. The trail of evidence proves his guilt. Take this to Evan Knuckle and fill her in on what I've discovered. Alright, let's see what the rest of this is. Even though I know, but still. Most certain that she... Oh, sorry. Stalvan was most certain that she shares the same feelings for me now. She even placed her hand on mine this morning. When she smiles, her eyes light up like a glittering diamond. Unspoken words pass between us. I can feel her in my pounding heart and heated veins. Anger and fury, the likes of which I never knew existed. How dare she? Ouch. Okay, well, I can't keep doing that because apparently it hurts my throat. How dare she? As I was instructing Giles in the meaning of numbers, Tiloa appears before me with a suitor, holding hands in public nonetheless. What an uncouth young man. Rather than introduce me properly, Tiloa simply said, "Oh, that's just my tutor, Uncle Stalvan. He's a nice old man." Old! At that word, my cheeks flushed with heat. I am but a few years older, and yet she betrays. So, it sounds like Stalvan has some pent-up aggression there, because nobody loves him.
Can I help you?
I have had my eye on that creep Stalvan for quite some time, but if this page was written by the same hand, it proves his guilt beyond a shadow of a doubt. In all his days, keeping town registry. Clerk Daltrey has become an expert at identifying handwriting. Show him this page and see if the writing matches that of the registry signature. So walk back up to this guy and see if they match. Which of course they do. Oh wait, I want to read it. Downward spiral of despair. First she mocks me and now she is engaged. The ungracious charlatan was pretending to love when truly she desired to hurt me all along. A black void lurks within me now, and it grows with each waking moment. The blood I shall spill pales in comparison to the tears I have shed. He just sounds like he's having a bad time. Yep, back to her.
What can I do for you?
Alright. Kill Stalvan Mistmantle. Finally. So, Stalvan Mistmantle led a life of depravity. Innocent victims died by his hand. Undoubtedly, he is guilty of countless crimes. And when the deed is done... Okay, go kill Stalvan. Awesome.
Be careful.
Let's go kill Stalvan today. But I'm only going to keep streaming until I finish the quest chain. Once I turn it in, I'll end my stream, and I'm really hoping that I got my audio and everything going proper, and that everything's ready for my dwarves, because that will just be a good time. So I gotta kill a few of these so they're not in my way. Okay, something is like wrong with my alt key.
That's still recharging. I need to target something first.
It's like I hit 4 to do Cone of Cold, and then I hit Alt 4 to do Fire Blast while I'm running. Or maybe I'm just hitting too many keys at once, I don't know. Well, I'll get him.
Not enough mana.
Like, jeez. It's like right when I needed it, it wasn't working. looks like they're gonna get Stalvan first. Unless they're just going for the corpses, which I doubt. Well, he came over and he's like, nope. Yep, see? They killed him. Oh yeah, he's level 32. There's no way I'm gonna be able to kill him solo. Well, I guess I'm just gonna call it a video there then. Oh yeah, well, I should have double checked. Hold on. Okay, is that an upgrade for me? I'm not even sure. Oh. Okay, 2 stamina and 7 spirit. I mean, meh. It's not really an upgrade. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I can't complete the quest right now, but I'll do it eventually. But I am going to thank you for. I'm gonna be ending my stream. Thank you to the one person who was watching me live. I really, really appreciate it. No idea who you are, but it makes me feel really happy that at least one person decided to hang out with me during this time. So yeah. Take it easy and have a great rest of your day.